My garbage person of the week is kind of an obvious one, I guess. I think that I'm required by law to go with Kanye West this particular week, and it's for everything that he's done in the last 20 years or so. But I'm gonna say specifically for this video, the swastika stuff, I'm not a fan. I know it's being really normalized. Some of the best and richest people in society are just doing Nazi salutes and everything, but I don't like it. So you're probably aware at this point that he ran a commercial during the Super Bowl, the big game, and it led people to his shop or whatever. And yeah, we're gonna get to that. Now, the fact that he had the ad is already something that Fox TV station CEO has apologized for. Now, they did get $8 million for it, but they're apologizing. We're not gonna run the commercial, of course, but this is really about what the commercial was designed to do. So up until the ad actually ran, if you went to Yeezy.com, and I don't know why you would, but if you did, it would feature a Shopify-powered store selection of various non-branded articles of clothing like shirts, pants, and jackets. Nothing that would have been deemed an issue, aside from the fact that most of it was probably massively overpriced. But then after the ad ran, it switched out its merchandise to put up just one item, a swastika t-shirt for sale at $20. And I know what you're thinking. No, John, we already know about this. We've known about that for like 3 days. No. That's not the thing that makes me so mad for this garbage person. Here's the thing that makes me so mad. At least according to a source close to Kanye West, they sold around 100,000 of them. Now, they could be lying. I would not put them past them. He's a massive liar. But they're saying they sold $2 million worth of these shirts. Now, I guess the joke is a little bit on him. That's a tiny fraction of the 8 million they spent on the ad. But the idea that there are 100,000 people who had to have one of these swastika t-shirts, I'm not a fan of. And it is only partially balanced out by the fact that apparently the swastika shirt was the last straw for Bianca Censori, and Kanye West has apparently left him. Wife has left him. That's what they say. I guess him yelling on Twitter that he was a Nazi and he loves Hitler wasn't bad enough, but the shirt, once you make merch out of it, that's when it's real, I suppose. But either way, they've apparently split up and they've agreed to a $5 million payout, which I have to assume will buy a lot of sheer body stockings or whatever. But that's my garbage person. I'm not a fan of him. And I'll go further and say, Brett, I hope this is the last time we ever have to talk about him. I'm not sure that that's the case, but I hope. What do you think?
I think if it was $5 million in payout, then he hollered, "We want prenup, yeah."
I think he just gave her like, I don't know, 200,000 swastika t-shirts or whatever.
After the Grammys, when he apparently made her take her coat off and walk around naked, they were seen like being very lovey-dovey at an after party. So that wasn't the last straw. There have been statements from her people saying that they haven't broken up yet, but I don't know if she's allowed to talk for herself.
Sure. I will also say I really don't care. He's a bad guy, so I hope things that are bad happen to him. I suppose I care that much. I hope to never think about him or his wife ever again, but we'll see what happens with that. In any event, that's my garbage person. I'm sticking with the adults. I'll leave you to the kids. But anyway,
do you want to know something really quick? Do you know who their spokesperson is?
Has to be super quick. What? Who?
Ye and Bianca.
Yeah,
you'll never guess. Milo Yiannopoulos.
That's. I don't want to learn anything more ever again because every fact is bad. Anyway, 63,000 of you voted for the garbage person of the week. By the way, the votes have been higher so far this year than we'd gotten used to. So I do like that. But anyway, number 4 with 3% of the vote is Pete Hegseth for requesting $50,000 for an emergency paint job. When I glanced at that, I read it differently. It's an emergency paint job. Anyway, number 3 with 8% of the vote is Google and Apple for honoring Trump's Gulf of America nonsense. Your runner-up with 15% of the vote is JD Vance for suggesting that Trump should defy court orders. I'm amazed that was this week. That feels like a month ago already. But no, 74% of the vote, and your garbage person of the week, Donald Trump, for his plan to ethnically cleanse Palestinians and own Gaza. Him personally, by the way, not even America. So I can't disagree with you. Thank you to the 63,000 of you who voted this week. When you click the join button and become a tier 2 member, you get access to all of our weekly top 10 lists. What are you waiting for?